Welcome to another Monday Musing. Even though it's actually Wednesday now here, I've been playing catch up this week, have a day off and get some extra things to do, and suddenly you find you're behind with the week. I'm sure you found that too sometimes. Well, today, our Monday Musing, we're thinking about finding things. Sometimes we find things that are amazing, that are great. We're like, I've been looking for you. Where have you been? What's going on? And it's just amazing when you find out some bit of information or some good news or someone, whatever it is. It can be really amazing, fantastic when you find something good. Other times you can find out maybe some bad news. Find out something, here's something that makes you feel sad or just depresses you, whatever. Just a difficult situation to deal with is quite hard to find sometimes. Well, today, as we're thinking about finding things, here is something that I found with my car. This is my Citroen C1. It's amazing. It's very reliable, it's great. But I'm not trying to sell it to you. You see, my car, about 4 years ago, I found I had a problem with it. The problem was, I was getting water getting into the car, somewhere around here in the back. Well, I didn't leave the window, this boot open all the time. That would have been a clear place for water to get in when it rained. Yes. No. Even when the boot was down, even when I thought it was sealed, I was getting water in the car. And in fact, I found I had so much water, I could have had a bath in there. There was loads of water. It was about this deep. And it was a problem. And I found solutions to the problem. We all like to find solutions, don't we? Well, I know I do. So what did I do? I put in blankets and towels in there. And gradually, the blankets and towels got wet, as they would. Water was getting in. And then I would hang the blankets and towels in the garage and get more blankets and towels. And so the problem continued. See, I'd found a solution, but I hadn't found the source of the problem. And then someone said, Vaseline. So, Vaseline, put it around the seals. And that sorted it. So I did put Vaseline, still there, sticky Vaseline, all the way around the seals to try and sort it. Didn't work. Still was getting a load of water in. And then the other day, I thought about it. I thought, I've had this problem for 4 years. I've got water coming in. It's a real problem. The whole car is like just all wet and there's water everywhere. It's just not good. And then I just realised that potentially, if I looked harder, I might actually find the real source of the problem. See, if I could find out where the water was coming in, I could potentially plug up the hole or seal it up, and then I'd have a dry car. Yes, and then that's what I did. I looked a bit harder, and I found that just here, just above where you put the key in, there's a hole. I don't know why there's a hole, and I just bunged it up with Vaseline, sort of stuff like that, and it's worked. I've got a dry car. I've got no water coming in. Why on earth? Why did I not sort this problem and find the proper solution maybe 4 years ago? That would have been sensible, wouldn't it? You live and learn, don't you? You see, we all find ourselves at times with difficult things to solve, and sometimes we find the solution straight away. Other times it can take us years. It did for me anyway, to fix my leaky car. Anyway, back to inside, because it's a bit cold out here. I'll see you in a minute. We're back inside, as you can see. A little bit warmer, which is good. So finding things is important, and the Bible has lots and lots of stories about finding things and looking for things. You'll probably have heard of the story of the lost sheep, when the shepherd will do anything to find the missing sheep. Whatever the cost is, he will go out or she will go out and find that missing sheep. And we know how important livestock are to the farmer, because they're worth something. They're worth it, and it reminds us how important we are to God. He'll always go out looking for us. And then there's the missing coin, the lost coin. And the woman in the story, you can read it yourself in the New Testament, it turns that whole house upside down to try and find the missing coin. And I had a look round. I can't find a coin. I don't even carry any. None of us are using coins at the moment, but it illustrates how important, how special the coin was to the lady, just like we are to God. What about your phone, your mobile phone? If you lose that, how do you feel when it's you're sort of bereft? You've lost a close friend? Have you left it at home when you're at work? Or where do you put it? Do you ring the number to try and find it? Or do you use one of those apps to see if you can find your phone? Oh, shocking, we all do it. And what about your keys? Has anyone ever lost their keys? Trying to find the keys? Yeah, we used to have those things you could whistle and they would bleep. I don't know, it was a bit of a novelty gadget, but useful if you lost your keys. We all lose things and we all find things, don't we? And it's the same of God. For any of us who found God, found faith in God, we can just enjoy that faith that we have, that relationship that we have with a living God. It's amazing. But for any of us who found God, we need to remember the reason we found God is because he showed up first. He revealed himself to us. And just like this verse in 1 John, we can read it, it's on screen now. We love God because he first loved us. That's why we can love. Love was sourced at God. God is the source of love. And we can love only because he loved us first. So for all that we can claim, that we found something, we found maybe our missing sheep or our keys or our phone or our coin if you need one, whatever you find, or, hey, when you fixed a leak on your car, it's great. You just feel, I've made it, I've achieved it. I've been looking for that for ages and I found it. I've been puzzling over this problem and finally I fixed it. I've resolved it. I can tick that one off. It's a great feeling. Tick that job off the list. But for all that we can smile and be glad that we found the solution, found the problem solved, let's remember, we can love because God first loved us. He is the source of love. So let's enjoy, let's bask in that love that God has for us today. Let me pray for you. Lord, thank you that we can love. We can find love in you and with you because we realise that you first loved us. You loved us so much that you sent your Son to die on a cross for us. You love us so much that you sent the Holy Spirit to be with us, to be our comforter, to be our guide. And you continue to remind us by your word how much you love us, your people, your children. So thank you. We can love because you first loved us. Well, thank you for joining us again for Monday Musing, even if it's Wednesday. We just about made it, didn't we? And I hope to see you on Monday next week. Have a great week. Take care and keep safe. God bless.